Hello folks, this is Sullla once again. You're listening to another video for Master of Orion. I believe this is part 6 of this playthrough with the Klackons, and we're getting pretty close to the end, I think. I'm in a really dominant position. I'm hoping that this will be the last part. I don't know for certain, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to wrap this up at the 2500 council vote. I think I will be in a position to have enough population to win. Note how I've pulled ahead in total power. And in terms of the overall map at this date, I'm starting to look really dominant. I have almost half the galaxy under my control. So what we're going to do is we're going to push to take over as many Alkari worlds as possible. They cannot stop my ships from attacking. I'd love to roll over these worlds, fill them up with little bugs, I guess. That's what my people are, right? Fill them up with as many little bugs as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to start implementing large-scale population transfers, going to Altair. So I have cloning tech now, yes. Hold on, let me check that. Yes, I have cloning tech now, so I regrow population very fast. Here, I'll highlight it. You can regrow at half the cost that it was before. It's traditionally 20 BC per pop, but this drops it down to 10 BC. So I can send up to a quarter of my population off-world each turn. So on this planet, I can send 30, and I should be able to regrow that immediately. So from Colden, every planet that can reach Altair in 3 turns, I'm going to send from. So if Colden can reach it, then most of these planets over here should be able to as well. Okay, so we should probably send 20 from this world, I think. No, that's too much because it's only back 75. Alright, well, we'll send 15. I can send up to... The max that you can regrow in 1 turn is 1/4 of the planet's pop. That is actually a hard cap, hard-coded in the game. You can only regrow up to 1/4 per turn. Beyond that, you can't regrow more pop. So anyway, let's see. Can I reach Altair from here in 3 turns? Come on. Nope, 4 turns. Well, that's fine. We'll just send. We'll just send another 30 pop anyway. Sure, why not? And what is that? 30 times 4, yeah, that's a third. That's fine. Or that's a quarter of the pop. 30 times 4 is 120, yes. Okay. Morig down here. So let's go ahead and send from here. Morig, that's 4 turns as well. Okay, that might be too far. Alright, that may be too far. Jinga, though, should be in range, I think, to be 3 turns. Yep. 15. And again, you send from a lot of planets so that you can do this quickly. So we'll send from Jinga, now Celtsi, 3 turns, same thing, 17. Actually, I could probably send 20 from here. Let's see if I've got all this correct. 19's close enough. Tier, and I prefer to send from larger planets. I don't really want to send from like those size 50 planets. Oh, this is only 2 turns, nice. 25 from here. Like, I'd prefer not to micromanage like a size 50, but before I didn't have much of a choice because those planets were really small that I was working with, and I don't want to send from like a poor planet either, or excuse me, a rich planet, because they're better off used for industrial stuff. Okay, so these planets are getting close. I can send more of my ships forward as soon as I finish, building. How many turns do I have before this gets here? 1 turn, okay, well, let's send that forward. We can see our new ships in action here, and that looks pretty good. So I'm going to be very aggressive about sending population forward in terms of trying to take these planets. All right, well, I'll just chase these away. If only I had the high energy focus, which is a late game tech, I could blow up those ships before they could run away. I'm kind of curious what's on this. Let's see. Warp dissipator, 3 hard beams. Not inconsiderable. If they build a lot of these, it could be dangerous, but with only 3, it's a non-issue. Alright, so got my new ship. They're just going to run away, though, before I can get close enough. See, if I have speed 4, if I have movement speed 4, I can shoot them before they have a chance to run away. That's another reason why I'm researching Warp 6 tech. I want that extra chasing ability. Okay, so there's already 134 troop transports on their way to Altair. And then I'm going to have to send more. Okay, so all these planets should have remaxed if I did the calculations right. Okay, I didn't. Alright, so I sent 1 too many from Colden. That's a shame. Oh well. Let's send another turn's worth of population to Altair. So what, I sent 30 last turn. I'll send fewer this turn so it remaxes. I didn't send anything from Vega, did I? No. Okay. Where else did I send from? I sent from this world Tari. I sent 15 to Altair. 15. There we go. And where else? Jinga, I know I sent from. Jinga, apparently I also sent one too many. Alright, so we'll send less this turn. 13. That way it'll remax. Celtsy, I can't remember what I sent from here. I think I sent 20. Let's send about that again. 17's fine. I'm trying to do this quickly. I'm sure that it's riveting to watch me sending population every turn. I'm sure that there's nothing more exciting than watching that for when you guys watch this on YouTube. But anyway, it is part of the game, and I am trying to give a fair representation of what this game's like. Okay, so Willow now needs to build bases, and I want to build up the reserve again, so I'll let it work on that planetary 10 shield, which is kind of expensive to build. Alright, there is an attack incoming to Wynil. And it's fairly sizable, 1,500 of those Fox Bats. Okay, so let's get prepared for that battle. I'll leave one fusion ship there and send the others forward to Wynil. Wynil is also building, so let's spend from the reserve here because there's actually a fleet incoming. 600 something. Alright, there we go. So that'll double production. And I can finish the planetary shield and get 3 bases. I should be able to get about 10 up by the time they get there. And I think that's all for this turn. I don't think there's anywhere else I wanted to send pop from. Sending from here, 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 here. I think that's pretty good. I'm still researching. I still have some planets building military. Okay. And there isn't anything I can rally forward here, is there? No. Alright, so let's go. Look at all those transports flying forward towards Altair. I should be able to move the fleet forward to another planet soon. There we go. Chase them away. No, wow, now I've got 230 troop transports en route. What's this? Someone declaring war? No. Okay. So the first 25 have landed, and that's not going to do much. Well, actually, I'm getting pretty decent combat results here. I'm killing them about 1 to 1, which is better than I expected to do. So that took out quite a few of them. The next wave should probably be able to take the planet. And I don't think I need to send any more to that particular world, Altair. I think I can start sending them to the next planet. Wait, Betaseti is missing some factories. How many factories is it missing? Well, it's actually missing a couple factories here. I don't know if I never finished or if they were taken out by enemy spying or something. That's unusual. Okay, well, in any case, let's go ahead and finish those factories, shall we? Alright, so, let's see. Am I getting attacked anywhere other than Wynil? No. That's the only place I'm getting attacked, but it is a pretty sizable fleet incoming. Willow is still working on its bases. Okay. Alright, nothing here at Firma just yet. No new ships to deal with. So Wynil, let's build some more bases here, shall we? 700. So we'll double the production. And use that to build 9 bases. Can I squeeze out a 10th one? No. Okay. That's fine. And I have a decent fleet there, but not exceptional. So will that be enough to stop them? I don't know, but I do have better missiles than before. I do have better missiles than I had before. I do have Merculites now instead of Hyper X's, and that's actually a pretty big upgrade. Okay, so Altair is about to be invaded and taken over. Let's start getting ready for the next push onto Raiden. So I'm going to start sending population to the next world. Watch this. We'll already start coordinating this. So 4 turns to get here. That's fine. That'll give me some time to deal with the planets I have right now. So 4 turns from Colden. We'll send from Betaseti too. It should also be 4 turns. Another 30 million here. There we go. And no, that's my artifacts one. I don't want to send from there. Maybe from Vega too. So yes, there are transports just flying around everywhere. 22, yeah, that. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. Alrighty, works for me. And I will, yeah, I can send the fleet forward in a turn or two. Alrighty, so looks good. Next turn. And there's all the population transports flying forward. Okay, so first we gotta chase off poachers at Altair. Shouldn't be too difficult to do, so chase them away. Next, this is the real battle over at Wino. This is their main fleet. Again, let's check out what's on here. Wow, nuclear bomb. So they've got a whole bunch of these nuclear bombs. They can't even get through my shielding, so this is irrelevant. Their big stack is actually lasers, which can't get through my shielding, so this is also irrelevant. It's really these the ones with the fusion bombs that are the only ones that are scary at all. So let's move forward and try to shoot down as many ships as we can before they retreat. And again, which one is it that has the fusion bomb? The Pelicans? That's right. That's the design that's the only scary one. Actually, they might be retreating here. I think they are. So the Alkari have a lot of ships, but they don't really have anything scary on any of these ships. Yeah, they're all retreating. Okay, fine with me. Bye, guys. Alright, we have a chance to steal. What was it that I wanted from them? Hold on. Now, it's been a little bit since I played this. I believe that they had weapons tech that I wanted. I think. Or maybe it was construction. Well, let's try weapons tech. Yes, that's what I was going for. Antimatter bomb, that's what I wanted. Okay. Blame the soccer this time. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, so that's nice. I can now redesign ships and put antimatter bombs on them. Alright, so here's 104. I should probably win this unless I get really unlucky. One of the neat things about these invasions is because it's modeled on such a large scale, the odds of you getting unlucky with dice rolls are pretty much non-existent, because every single one of these guys dying is a separate dice roll. So like we said, the law of large numbers tends to make it so it's pretty deterministic in the combat. 149 means I should probably get 2 to 3 techs. If I'm lucky, I'll get 4, but 2 to 3 is more likely. All right, this is outdated, nothing special. Oh, I only got 1 tech. Wow. That's either really unlucky or that's like the only thing I haven't already stolen from them. One of the two. I'm not exactly sure which one. I might have already looted a lot of their techs. That's a little bit unlucky. I think that's just a little bit unlucky. Oops. Come on. There we go. Okay. Have I already gotten all their techs? No, there's still lots of stuff to steal. Huh. I guess I'm just unlucky. I have not gotten much in the way of tech captures. However, I have gotten a lot in the way of steals from espionage. Okay, so I've got everything I want from the bears. Time to shift focus to another race. They no longer have anything I want. Kitty had some stuff I wanted. Let's go ahead and steal from her. Even though we're on good terms, I can be really evil to her because I'm so far ahead. If we check the total power, yeah, Kitty is pretty weak. So I can be really mean to her, and it doesn't really matter at this point. Be careful though. I mean, I'm a little flippant because I'm so far ahead, but you can lose the game with poorly done tech steals. You do have to be careful about that. You can definitely get yourself into trouble. Okay, so Willow is about to start standing up bases. Wino is needs one more turn, and then it'll be good on bases. And then I can use it. I can then also use it to send population forward. Okay, so Altair has plenty of stuff coming its way. We'll just terraform it, and then it'll be max pop next turn from all these colony transports flying in. Yeah, I've sent way more than I needed, but that's fine. Always prefer to send more than I need than not enough. I think I've said that a couple times too. All right, so let's go ahead and send these forward to Raiden. And now I want to send from planets that are 3 turns to get to Raiden. So Tari should be 3 turns to get up there. That works for me. And then regrow the pup. And Celtsy should be 3 turns. That should be good. And Jinga should also be 3 turns, I think. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Tier could be 3 turns, it could be 2. 2 turns, okay. Alright. So that pop will all be flying to Raiden, and then we'll head to Colossa next after that. And we'll just continue to blitz our way right through all this. So continue chasing away their poachers. Auto, auto. You can click auto and the battle will automatically play out. Okay, here comes the Silicoids. Oh wow, where did this come from? I didn't even see these guys coming in. Well, this could be trouble. Yeah, see, I only have one missile base on this planet. And don't tell me I'm going to lose this planet again. Like, this did not show up on my scanners. I checked, and they were not planning on invading. Well, they're going to use their death spores, but they don't have enough to kill all the population. So they'll have to retreat after they drop the death spores. Okay, they only killed 5 pop. Because one of the... They dropped six death spores, and one of them missed. So let's just... So they don't have enough to kill the population. Or all of it, at least. They'll have to retreat after that. Their hard beams don't deal enough damage to get through my shielding. So they're out of death spores, and they killed like 15 pop. Okay, so that's not too bad. Now, if they'd brought more death spores, that could have been dangerous. Could have been very dangerous. Okay, so Altera's already maxed out on colonists because I sent so many people there. Beta said he built one of my new ships. And Willow. Oh, Willow. Yeah, Willow has to terraform because of the death spores that were dropped there. It's alright, it'll be fine. Alright, so here comes the big Doom fleet to Altair. Alright, so let's see. I have 6 ships going over to Raiden. I have 1 ship incoming. That's the only place I'm being attacked. Wynil should have enough bases right now, and it can crash build more if need be. Let's prepare for an invasion of Colossa in 3 turns. Let's prepare for that. So let's start queuing up some population, shall we? Oh, this planet should be building a ship though, not researching. Ugh. Didn't quite remax its pop. Okay. And this planet, wow, the same thing. Huh. Look at that, I just barely missed regrowing enough pop. Alright. The rest of these planets are okay. Alright, so Wynil's good. Willow's good. I need to start sending some pop to, what did I say, Colossus? Okay, so whatever's 3 turns from Colossus. Colossa, 3 turns. Again, the faster the warp engine you have, the easier it is to do this. The slower your engines, the more time in advance you have to start queuing this stuff up. Jinga, that should be 3 turns to Colossa. I think, yes. Okay. And Celsius should be the same thing. 3 turns. Nope, 4 turns, okay. Well, whatever, that's fine. Is Wynil 3 turns or 2? I figured it would be 2. Okay. Alright. Let's see. How many of these do I want to send forward? Send 2 over here and keep 10 for the big battle at Altair. Now on Altair itself, I didn't capture that many factories is the thing. So let's build these factories, shall we? Use reserve spending. Can't see how many because of the refit. So I won't have any bases on Altair. I have to rely on my own ships to defend it, but they should be able to do that. Okay. There goes all the population transports. Continuing to come in. Alright, so here's their fleet, and I've got 11 of these ships to deal with them. Again, they can't really hurt my ship. So, we'll see if they even choose to fight. Here they come. Alright, 1, 2. Those ships have lasers on them, if I remember correctly. No, they have nuclear bombs or whatever. They can't hurt me. Just ignore them. I guess they can hit the planet, but my planet has... Oh, wait. I haven't finished the shield here. Okay, so they can actually do some damage. Not much, but some. Still, I'm not too worried about that stack. 221. What did they actually do to the planet? They did very minimal damage to the planet. Not a big deal. Okay, I'll shoot these down and then go deal with them. Alright, so take care of that and take care of that. And now come back here. See, again, big capital ships are not so good at killing swarms of little ships. There are some ways you can actually set it up so they are, but my particular setup here is not conducive to that. Anyway, I'll just put it on auto, because I don't need to control it. It's just going to shoot at that stack every turn, and they don't need me to control that. So, as you can see, this setup is not conducive at killing swarms of little ships, but I did kill quite a few of them, and they really didn't do much to the planet. I mean, they blew up some factories, but nothing that important. All right, so let's go in here, and this is their nuke bomb and Merculate thing. Okay, I don't know why they're building swarms of lasers this late in the game. Those ships are almost completely worthless. They can't even get through my shields. All right, well that did decent damage, but still not enough to get through my auto repair. And they're all retreating. That's fine. So again, the problem for the Alkari is they don't have very good missile tech, and they don't have much in the way of shielding. So again, if I look at the planet, it only has 4 points of shielding. I have 17 on my bases. Oh no, 15. I have 15 on my bases. And Merculates are okay, but they're not especially great. So it's easy for me to close with the planet and just bomb out all the bases. And I'm using fusion bombs to do that on these designs. So again, my fusion bombs deal, I think, 8 to 20 damage, and they only have 4 points of shielding, so nearly all of that gets through. Alright, so here's Raiden, and I have 130 troop transports en route. And now all these planets... Oh, wow. Really? They didn't all remax on pop? They're all sitting like one away? No, actually. Looks like they did, and it just didn't give me a message. Well, that's fine. Okay. Alright, anyway, I've got 2 ships down here in limbo. Let's move them forward. I should have rallied them forward before. And I should probably just change my rally point at this point, because Firma's kind of in the back lines now. Let's push it forward to Wino. Have my ships move there as they get finished. So give me 1 second to update all this. I don't have too many shipbuilding worlds. I could, of course, set more planets to building ships, but I feel like I am not having any trouble winning space-to-space battles as it is. So I don't feel like I need a bigger navy right now. If I did, I would, well, build a bigger navy. But I'm kind of rolling over every battle in space as it is, so no need to worry. Alright, so now they'll all get rallied up there to Wino. What do we have? We have invasion incoming to Raiden. That'll take place in the next turn or so. Any of my planets getting attacked? Nope. Altair, let's see if we can fix the minimal damage that took place there last turn. It did suffer a little bit of damage from the bombing, but relatively minor overall. So let's regrow the pop. +6 pop. And then put the rest into factory. Wow, look at this. 119 factories per year. Again, late in the game, you can get some pretty high totals. Now, the highest I've seen is I've actually gotten... I think I've gotten up to about 700 or 800 factories in extreme late game on an ultra-rich planet. I have seen that before. But that's not very typical, to say the least. You won't see that very often. Okay, 11 pop here. Fixing the damage from those death spores. Or, yes. And then building bases. I want to get up to 20-something like here. Okay, so that's going there. And then going to... There's other transports going to Colossa in 2 turns. So let's send from Wino to Colossa. And we'll go ahead and send 25. And I think that that's about it. This is a rich planet. Willow is still building bases. Okay. And Altair is occupied with itself for the moment. So yeah, that's fine. Altair has ships that can move forward. I'll move some of them forward next turn to hit Colossa. Alright, so let's do it. We should take over this planet this turn. Alright, so here's the remnants of that last group of ships. They'll probably run away again. But they can only run away so far for so long. Eventually, there won't be any more Alkari planets left to capture. And all their ships will magically disappear. Nope. Okay, how many are landing? 130 landed, so this should be enough to take them out. By the way, you can either watch the animation play or you can skip it. I usually do watch the animation just because, well, I enjoy the notion of bugs and space birds fighting in this no privilege, no holds barred battle to the death here. I don't know, I find it appealing for some reason to watch them. You can also skip it by clicking the mouse button, so 117 factors. We should get, on average, 2 techs from this. Okay, that's an old shield. That's outdated. And we only got... Wow. What is with my luck in this game? I cannot capture tech for whatever reason. That's... Oh, well. I don't need it at this point, but it's just funny that I haven't had more success there. Oh, well. Okay, so Altair has already max population, and it's about to max factories. And then I'll just start adding a couple bases, and then it can do this whole song and dance with population, too. So that's pretty cool. And I'm not getting attacked anywhere at any of my planets, which is pretty neat again. Let's see, Raiden. Let's give it an... whoops, wrong button. Raiden, let's give Raiden an infusion. Oh, wow, I clicked the wrong thing again. Holy cow. Well, while I'm here, I'll look at the Mercians tech. They really just have... I'd just like to get Omega V-Bomb from them. That's about it. Yeah. Okay, planets. Transfer to Raiden. 299. Okay, so there we go. That's good enough. All right, so we want to terraform, spend the money to terraform, and then the rest into industry. Okay, and Altair, yeah, is pretty much already maxed. Colossa, I have a lot of pop going there. Let's send another 25 from Wino. That's the most useful thing that I can do at this planet this turn. Send another 25. And I have to send ships forward so that, well, my transports don't all die. Let's just send pretty much everything forward here. I'll leave one ship behind. I'm pretty sure none of the Alkari ships are heading to Raiden. Altair, the same deal. Send most everything forward. Keep the fleet together. And then I need to look at the next planet. Where do I want to go? Laie or Argus? Ooh, Laie is ultra rich. Let's look at, well, let's keep rolling them up sort of counterclockwise, or anti-clockwise, as the British like to say. We'll keep rolling them up this way. Let's go for that next planet up in the corner, Argus. Okay, 90 pop. So let's start sending, let's see what we can get that's a couple turns out from Argus up there. Okay, Tyre, or Tier. 4 turns, okay. The distance is pretty far. That's why I've got to start sending them now. Okay, 25. Again, it'll be nice when I have more advanced engines, so it's less transit time. The most advanced warp tech is warp 9, which means your transports move at a speed of 8 parsecs per turn, so double what I have right now. So you can imagine that virtually every planet is in range. Like within 2 turns range, you can cover half the map if you have warp 9. Now I almost never reach that far on the tree, because that's really advanced. But if you ever do get that far, and you have like the extreme late game techs to play around with, you can do some interesting stuff. Anyway, that's probably about as far as I'm willing to send pop without going like incredibly far into the back lines. Okay, that's moving there. And I don't have any abandoned stuff way in the back. Okay, Wino is already sending pop, that's right. And I want to get more than 6 bases here before I like to get up to 10 before I send pop from Willow. It's 3 turns up there from here, right? 3 turns? Yeah, okay, so I'm good to send stuff next turn. Alrighty, we're good then. Let's go. So again, I'm trying to play these turns quickly, but hopefully you can see how I'm just really rolling over the Alkari, and they're really not putting up any resistance to me or any more. Once you have a fleet that they can't deal with, you can just roll them up really fast. And this is with me capturing and invading every planet too. You can go even faster if you're willing to raise and replace. The difference is it's harder to stand up those worlds, harder to flip them around into your colonies. And you also don't have the chance to capture technology. I still have the chance to capture technology from these Alkari worlds. So for me, it's still worthwhile to do this. Which planet are we even on right now? I can't even remember. They're going by so fast. We're at, oh, Colossa, okay. I'm not going to bomb here. I want to minimize the damage done, so I'll take out the last base with the the lesser damage of my other ship. Ooh, here we go. We got a hit on every field with Kitty. Let's get something good. Nope, we drew the lowest option possible. Gatling laser. Lowest option possible. As I said, it's just dumb luck what you get. Once you roll for a particular field. Okay, so this is going to be pretty even. Let's see. They will probably hold this world. I think that they have a slight advantage. Actually, I'm killing them at a slightly faster rate. So this is going to be really close. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Oh, 3-0. By the way, I have seen a planet get captured or stand with one left. I've seen that happen a couple times, actually. It does happen. Okay, so this is the I have half the galaxy message. Nearly controls a majority. That means I control half the planets, 24 out of 48. Anytime you see the preparing to merge with the mighty empire, that's a bad sign if it's not you. If it's another race, that's a very bad sign. But I have seen that message pop up when it's an AI race, and I have played back from that message to a victory before. And once again, I don't capture much in the way of tech. Oh, see, the merchants caught me spying against them, and they did not like it. That said, I will probably still keep spying on them because I just don't care about that. I just really don't care at this point. Okay, and a lot of these planets are done with regrowing population. Okay. How far did... Yeah, see, relations dropped quite a bit. They were all the way up at peaceful, like you see there with the Bulrathi. They dropped down quite a bit. So obviously it was not worth it to get a huge decrease in relations to steal Gatling laser, which is a really, really weak tech. But like I said, I don't really care about the Mercians that much. How am I doing on tech? Nothing about ready to pop anytime soon. Nothing that close to popping. Scatterpack will be probably the Scatterpack, and class 7 deflectors are the closest. Okay. All right, so another world run over. Let's see. There is an attack incoming to Colossa. Do I have more pop going to Colossus? Yes. 25. But I should send more. I should send more there. I should probably pause for a turn or two to regroup here. Although I do have transports. Actually, I can't. I have transports incoming to the next planet, Argus. But at some point, I should stop for a minute here and make sure that what I have is secure before pushing forward. Anyway. Okay, so Willow, pretty safe. All right, well, let's send up to that planet Argus. Can I send 25 from here? That should be enough. Should be good. 25 from here. Wino up to Argus 2. Another 25 from here in 3 turns. All right. This ship can go forward too. Send it forward to Colossa. Now, is it 4 parsecs up to Argus? Yes. Okay, so I can make it there in 1 turn. That's what I was looking for. Raiden has only 1 ship. I can move that forward soon. Oh, here I can definitely move most of this stuff forward to Colossa. Go ahead and move that forward. Keep the fleet concentrated. So Altair's building its shield. Raiden needs a little bit of help getting started. Give it some reserve funding. So let's see. There we go. Yeah, it's still got to build, still got to finish terraforming and build some factories. This planet needs help for sure. I'll probably have Altair send some population up here as soon as it gets its base up, missile base up. Because this planet, well, I mean, there's some popping coming, but not a whole lot. That was a close battle. I only just barely was able to take control of that world. Anyway, though, we will be able to flip that and make it one of mine. We'll be able to turn that into a good planet too in a little bit. All right, keep going. Next turn. Again, every planet I take gives me more pop, and it also takes away population from someone else. All right, so here we go. Let's see if they actually choose to fight this. This is like their one fleet that keeps running away and keeps avoiding fighting me. And yeah, they're actually coming forward. Okay. So what is it? Let's concentrate on the Sparrowhawks, the ones with the nuclear bombs. And yeah, I can't kill very many. By the way, they have check out how high their defense is. This is why I'm not killing very many. They have really high beam defense and missile defense. And this planet, yeah, they'll be able to take out some of the factories here. There's not a whole lot I can do about that other than shoot this and kill as many as possible. But they'll definitely be able to move up next to the planet and drop some bombs. Yeah, look how fast that sucker is. Nothing to do other than just shoot and kill as many as I can. So these shouldn't do too much damage though. 115. Let's see, planet. Actually, he might be able to kill all the pop on this planet, which would destroy the colony, and that would really suck. We'll see. Of course, he will have to lose most of his ships to do it. 3 pop. We will see how many of these I can kill. Again, if the colony does hit 0 pop, it is destroyed, is my understanding. Okay. And it's still at 3 pop. It's hard to kill those last couple pop points when it gets really low. And I am killing a lot of his ships here too. So if I can survive another 2 or 3 turns of this. Now it's down to 2 pop. Well, this might be close again. Might be close again. 2 pop, okay. We're getting there. Unfortunately, I can only kill so many ships per turn. The larger stack has a lot more guns on it. Yeah. So, still at 2 pop. They're killing factories, but not killing pop. Come on. Alright, there's not many of those bombs left. Actually, he's about to run away. He had the chance to bomb there and didn't take it, so he's about to retreat. So the planet's going to survive with 2 pop. And we killed most of that stack. Alrighty. 9 factories on Draconis. You can blow up factories on AI planets, but it's typically not worth it. Were we at war? I didn't even realize we were at war. Okay. I guess so. It's like I didn't even realize we were at war. I didn't see any of their ships. Whatever. I guess I sent too much from this planet. Hello. Here's an attack coming at Willow. I don't know what's on those ships, but let's go ahead and build bases just to be sure. I only have 10 bases here. That's not enough. Whoops. I don't want to drop that much reserve spending here. That would be a little bit silly. So I do use the reserve spending a lot in this game, as you probably noticed, because it's just such a useful tool for redistributing money from planet to planet. And I did lose a couple factories in a random act of sabotage here, so let's go ahead and rebuild those. Alright, so that takes care of that. And that's the only planet I'm being attacked at right now. Okay, so Colossa did survive, thankfully. Raiden, this world could use a little reserve spending too. 565. Alrighty, let's see, let's get as much pop as we can here, and then put the rest into factories. Alright, so Raiden is pretty good. Altair just has enough to finish that planetary shield. Nice. And Colossa is kind of doing its own thing right now. Colossa's still pretty weak. Alright, well, we'll double its spending for this turn. Put into terraforming. And then put the rest into factories. Okay. Alright, so Raiden is probably safe at this point. I'll be able to see an attack incoming. Nothing seems to be threatening it, so I'll send this ship forward to Colossa. And Altair is about to finish bases, so I'll send these forward to Colossa as well. And I'll send the mainline fleet from Colossa up to Argus. Or actually, I don't think my transports get there for another turn. Yeah, they still have another turn. Okay, so that's fine. Wino can keep sending pop forward to Argus. Even if it won't get there for a turn or so. Even if it'll get in there a turn late. That's fine. Alright, so that's fine. Looking good, looking good. If you check out the races, my population's still increasing. I'll draw a vote from the Bulrathi in the next council vote because they hate, because I've been bombing the Alkari so relentlessly. Who is probably the next target? Let's just look at the map. Next target is yellow. That is the Silicoids. Oh, well, I just signed peace with them. Well, if they haven't redeclared war by the time I get over here, I'll probably start marching through them just because they're the easiest. My fleet's going to end up like right here, and they'll be the easiest target to go after from there. Wow, what's up with this planet? Size 10? Weird. Anyway, on we go. Alright, so here comes the Bulrathi fleet. What's on here? Mercs and fusion bombs. Okay, so we have to target this because of the fusion bombs. Now this actually is pretty speedy. Speed 3, that means they can get to the planet pretty quickly. But only attack level 1 means not that scary. Anyway, nothing to do except shoot at it with our missile bases. And they were able to dodge a lot of the damage by moving through those asteroids. So that didn't really do much of anything. Again, because I have a lot of shielding on my planet now. Again, I have 15 points of shielding, so that blocks most of the damage from their fusion bombs. Not all of it. Some of it gets through, but most of it doesn't. So I'm just sitting here just blowing the living daylights out of their ships, and they really didn't accomplish anything. They did very, very minimal damage. Alright, well, Bear Boy has decided to declare war, which is funny because we were like super peaceful a turn ago, but whatever. The Bulrathi are not the most logical of opponents. I guess they decided, I guess Volibear decided he'd had enough and decided to go after that. Alright, they didn't even destroy a factory there. That's pretty funny. Alright, anyway, so what do we have? Let's take a look at what's going on here, shall we? Altair, let's finish another round of bases, and then it'll be relatively secure. Down here, Raiden has nearly maxed out its pop. Let's do that, and then finish the factories here, or work on the factories, and then we'll get a missile base up after that. I think it'll max pop and factories here next turn. In the meantime, the invasion is now going to Argus. Let's go ahead and queue that up. Have a decisive battle here. Then the next target is going to be Laie, and I will leave the Alkari with one planet alive because there's a huge diplomatic penalty if you commit genocide, if you wipe out every planet of a race. So I'll leave them with one planet left, and I want to take this one because it's an ultra-rich world, and ultra-rich means high quality, very desirable world. So anyway, 2 turns. Can we get from Argus to Laie in 1 turn? I don't think we can. I don't think that we can. So let's send from places that are 3 turns over to there, shall we? I'll just send from Tyre. Wow, 4 turns? Huh. Not 3 turns there, okay. So it's only 2 turns from Willow, but it's 4 turns from down there? Weird, okay. Well, I won't send anything this turn then. I'll wait until next turn. Is it 2 from Altair as well? Yeah, okay. Alrighty, works for me. We'll just send them next turn then. Alrighty. Alrighty, so here's Argus. That fleet is still hanging around. What is it? They've got this giant fleet of lasers that are totally useless. That are literally do not even do anything. Alright, so move forward. And they're going to queue up their missiles. 450, pretty good damage, but ultimately not enough to stop me. Again, this is why movement speed is important. Now, if I have the next movement speed, combat speed 4, I could get to the planet immediately instead of having to take a second round of shots here. So that'll deal damage, but it won't be enough to get through and kill off one of my huge ships. So there we go. Takes care of that. And we also killed quite a bit of population as a result of bombing out the factories. So anyway, 128 transports en route. Are they all landing this turn? No, only 105. But this should still be enough to capture the planet. So anyway, you can skip the animation. I'll just show that right there. Even though I typically like to watch it, you can skip it. What's this? Current rankings of Empire production. Okay, that's an outdated tech. That's an outdated tech. Ooh, Warp Dissipator. That's neat. The Warp Dissipator allows you to freeze enemy ships in place by reducing their speed to 0. I have won games with the Warp Dissipator when there were enemy AI designs of ships I could not stop any other way. I used Warp Dissipator to freeze them in place when they had ships that could destroy my bases and kill me. And finally, I get the fusion rifle. That will add. I had 5 to my combat rules from hand lasers. This adds another 15. Now I can really destroy them. And finally, all the techs come in. I got 5 techs from this planet. Finally. Now I think I've finally gotten just about everything that I need from the Alkari. All right, so Raiden has maxed pop and factories. Altair has also maxed pop and factories. All right, so now it's time for us to turn and deal with Laie. So am I being attacked anywhere? No, the AI really has not put me under too much pressure this game. Really has not. Population 10 plus max. Wow, they must have a lot of waste on this planet. Yeah, look at this. 80 waste on this world. Crazy. All right, so we got to clean up this waste first of all. Just put all the money into terraforming on this world first for this turn. So this planet just needs to terraform on this first turn. All right, so let's see. Raiden is good, and Colossa is working on what it can do. Transfer here to this planet again. Just want to get the pop-up first before doing anything else. So I want it to grow the max it can. Again, remember, a planet can only grow a quarter of its pop. I mentioned that's a hard limit, so I can only grow 11 pop here. I cannot grow more. So grow what I can, put the rest into factories. Meanwhile, Argus is kind of the same deal. Okay, so let's start sending pop forward to Laie. We'll take this world. Altair is what size? 140. Okay, so 140 I can send 30 with no issue. We'll do that. Then regrow immediately. And then these planets over here I wanted to send 25 and 25. Close enough to that ultra rich world. Again, see how much easier it is to invade places when you are dealing with larger planets instead of having to deal with like those planets that started out at size 10 and I was having to use them for invasions. I mean, sure, you can do it, but it's what a pain in the rear. Can these get there in one turn? Yeah, I thought they could. That's fine. Well, we'll send them in. All right, so I'll keep these here for one turn. Let's leave like four of these and send the rest forward, and then I'll send the rest up the next turn. All right, and I finally have one more of these ships moving up. All right, I thought I might have one stranded back at Firma, but nope, not the case. Okay, so that's good. And we'll take Laie in 2 turns, and then we'll turn our attention to the Silicoids. Let me see, do I have a report on them? It's a little bit out of date, but not too bad. Wow, I've got a lot of spies in Kitty territory. Let's find out. One tick too many. Let's find out what these guys have. Well, they don't really have much of anything based on what I see there, but might as well get ready to attack them because they're next on the list as we just continue to conquer around the galaxy here. All right, Altair is remaxed. This planet's remaxed. Willow has not remaxed. I guess I sent too many there. Still not being attacked anywhere, according to F8. Alrighty. Well, let's send the ships forward and make this attack happen. Raiden building the shield. Colossa still needs more pop. Altair, send some pop to Colossa, shall you? Will you? That's a good planet. Yeah, well, Colossa still needs help. That planet was in bad shape when I took it over. By the way, if you're ever wondering where I'm getting this reserve spending from, I have 2 of my rich worlds, Indoria right here, and where's the other one? Kalis, are just plowing their production every turn into the reserve. And rich planets are really good at doing that because they get production doubled when spending on industry or shipbuilding. And that offsets the fact that production that goes into the reserve normally gets cut in half. It just cancels it out. So that's why rich planets are very good at that sort of thing. Okay, so Argus. Argus has now cleaned itself up. Let's go ahead and give it reserve spending as well. Again, note how useful reserve spending is to make all this happen at basically more. I would say double the speed, but it's actually more than double the speed when you take into account the fact that factory growth is exponential and not linear in nature. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so anyway. All right, attack Laie. This is pretty much their last stand. Done. And done. Yep. This planet's not even well defended compared to the others. Missiles. And they're all going to retreat. That huge stack of ships with lasers on it, you'd think that they'd be a little smarter about what they'd put on their ships, but as I said, the AI has some terrible ship designs at times. Alright, so, and then this will finish it. Actually, no, I don't want to drop that many fusion bombs. I don't want to damage the planet unnecessarily. Yeah, well, still did quite a bit of damage. Yeah, only 50 factories. I did more damage than I wanted to there. Oh well. I'll easily capture it. It's ultra rich. It can grow back factories really fast. By the way, now I actually have an advantage in tech here, so watch. They're barely going to kill any of my guys at all. Yep, I actually have a big advantage now. I have Zortrium as opposed to Duralloy, that's +5. Armored exoskeleton compared to combat armor, that's +20. And then everything else is the same, so let's see. They get 5 for being the defender. I have +20 on all my rolls right now, and that's a pretty big advantage. Whereas before, I was the one at the disadvantage. Okay, Altair's remaxed. Willow's remaxed. Wino is also remaxed. Okay. Alrighty. And I actually got a lot of research going on now too, but it might be too late to matter. Alright, so, Alkari, we could stop here, but I could kill you, but I will be merciful. I will leave you alive with 1 planet. Just don't mess with me anymore. Alright. Does he have anything I want? No. Forget it. Goodbye. See you later. You have nothing that I want, and you are down to 1 planet. Yes, this game is well and truly over, so let's see if I can wrap things up at the next council vote. Who am I likely to be up against? The Silicoids or the Sakura? So who are they at war with? The Mercians and the Bolrathi? And they're at war with the Mercians and the Bolrathi. Okay, so by bombing the Silicoids, that will make the Bolrathi and the Mercians like me. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Let's go ahead and go for Romulus. They don't... what do these guys have? They're still using Hyper-X's. Oh, they do have a planetary shield, but Hyper-X's are not exactly dangerous at this stage of the game. So they have 9 points of shielding. So they have better shields, but they only have mercs in terms of missiles. That's not too scary in terms of what things look like. And I also have a big advantage in terms of ground tech. Now this would be still 50 bases are nothing to sneeze at. That actually would be a little bit difficult to take out. Maybe we go for some easier targets here as opposed to Gion. Maybe Romulus up here. There's Chrysalon. Yeah, some of these worlds up here in the corner are not that well defended. I guess we'll try to deal with them. Anyway, let's... Alright, so Raiden's almost done building its base. Altair is free to build stuff. Colossa, give it a little reserve spending again. So let's see. 13 pop, all the rest into factories. There we go. Argus up here, same deal. This doesn't need too much reserve spending, just a little. Well, I gave it almost the max again. Alright, so 8 pop, and the rest into factories again. 100 per turn. This is actually a pretty good planet up here. This planet Argus, like, this is not a bad planet at all. Laie is ultra rich, so we just have to terraform this, and then it'll be very, very good planet. Like, one of my best planets, actually, after it's been terraformed. Come on, there we go. Okay. So that's fine. So we got to figure out where to go next in terms of attacking. And I'm actually pretty close to being able to design a new ship, too. I really haven't had much in the way of... My weapons tree has been really barren this game. I really have not had many options. Oh well. What I have is still plenty to win the game with. Yeah, you know, let's hold here for a turn or so. Actually, I can start sending pop towards Romulus. Let's try doing that from planets that are, like, really far away. Like, how far is it from Altair to Romulus? 3 turns? Let's send from planets that are 4 turns away. Like, how far away is Wino and Willow? It's up there. 3 turns. This is also 3 turns, okay. Send from Tier. It's been a good source. of population all throughout this. Alright, so. Alright. We'll send from here, and then next turn I'll send those 3 turns. And then we'll go from there. What's this? This is rarely something good. Oh, the soccer have declared war. Okay, whatever. Not too scared. Alright, so that planet is maxed on population, so is this world. Good. Then they can get to work on their planetary shields and get some bases up and running. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, same thing here. Raiden has completed a planetary shield 10. Okay, nice. Alright, I'm still not being attacked anywhere. Alright, I'll take it. Raiden is probably safe. It's pretty far in my back lines at this point. 3 turns. So, send that here. Okay. Altair. Send to Romulus. 3 turns. I'm going to have... this is going to be like crazy overkill in terms of how much pop I'm sending, but whatever. Better to have too much than not enough, right? Alright, so another 20. I hope I'm not just saying the same thing over and over again. I might have a tendency to do that. Repeat the same sayings multiple times. Oh well. That should be enough pop to take that world. And this planet, yeah, so this is already maxed out on all that stuff. Okay. This is my old scout too, right? There's no planet here. That's kind of funny. Alright, so next turn. All the pop keeps moving forward. Hey, there's Scatter Pack 7. Okay, well this makes my missile bases like 7 times deadlier, because I'm going from Merculites, which each deal 10 damage, to Scatter Pack 7, which also deals 10 damage, but instead of 1 shot per missile base, they shoot out 7 at a time. Yeah, so that's pretty scary. Ooh, I have the Gauss autocannon. This is one of the best weapons in the game. Really nice weapon. It only does 7 to 10 points of damage per shot, but it halves the effectiveness of enemy shields. So let's say they have a class 4 shield. Instead of blocking 4 points of damage, it will only block 2. And instead of firing once per round, it fires 4 shots per turn. Now, I probably will not get to use this. I expect the game to be over before I hit that point. But Gauss autocannon is a really nice weapon. It's among the best in the game. Really, really nice weapon. Okay, Altair. Alright, let's see. A lot of these planets just finished growing pop. Okay. Attacks incoming anywhere? Nope. Well, if the soccer intend to do anything, I'm just waiting for them to come in and attack me down here in the far southwest. We'll see. Maybe I'll build another. Oh, oh wait, that's not the planet I was thinking of. Oh, that's Artemis. Even my poor world can probably, yeah, build missile bases pretty fast. So I'm really not scared of what they're doing. If they want to come attack, they can come get some with my planetary base. What is it? My planetary shield 10 and my Scatter Pack 7 missiles. They're welcome to come get some if they really want to attack. That's fine with me. Okay. Argus, let's move these forward. Actually, let's move them forward to Romulus. I'm not expecting Argus to be attacked, and it's almost maxed out anyway. It can start building its shield, and then it'll be able to defend itself. So basically what I'm doing is I'm flipping around all these worlds and turning them into like veritable fortresses that can't even be attacked. That's what can happen in this game. You hit a point where the enemies just can't even like touch your ships. Okay, so this is a good shipbuilding world. I'll have Altair go over to shipbuilding when it's not sending population around. And Raiden, I wanted to build just one more round of bases there. Alrighty, so this looks good. How many more turns are left? 11 more turns before the vote. Good. Oh, I got a chance to steal. Let's go ahead and steal computer tech. That's an outdated tech, but hey, not a big deal. And we'll turn them against the Sakura. Why not? That means we didn't get caught stealing or anything like that. That means it was a pretty good roll on our end. Alright, still not being invaded anywhere. I checked again with our scanners on F8. And let's go ahead and send the stuff forward. Oops, I should have been reserve spending at this planet at Laie. Should have done that last turn. That's a little bit of a mistake, but it's okay. Easily remedied. All right, so let's grow the rest of that pop. +5, and the rest we'll put into factory building. Let's see, 70, so it can build up to 210. All right, so it'll be maxed on pop and factories next turn. And let's leave like 4 of these behind and send the rest forward to go hit Romulus. And then we'll see where to go from there. I might go for Gion next, although that would be a bit of a tough nut to crack, even with the ships I have. We'll see. We'll see how it goes at this planet. We'll see how it goes against this planet with its lesser shielding. So let's see. Ooh, Death Spores, Hard Beam, 1800. Wow, that means they've got titanium armor, I think. Interesting. Well, anyway, the planet still only has 10 points of shielding. And I should have more than enough here to take it out. I may lose one of my ships, though. Nope, didn't do enough damage to get through the shields. I was afraid it would do a little bit more damage than that, but not too bad. Okay, it retreats. And note that they made the mistake of alternating which ship they were firing at. Yeah, look at that. See how there's more points of shielding? Only my fusion bombs can get through the shielding. My fusion beams do not get through the shielding, but I still do have enough to get through and hit the planet. And because it alternated which ship it was firing at, it's not going to do nearly enough to get through. Okay, so I do probably have enough to take out that planet with the 50 missile bases. Just barely. It'll be close, but I should have enough. I might lose a couple ships, but I should have enough to get through. But it's close. It's close. This is where I could really use a new ship design with something more advanced than fusion bombs, with Omega V or with antimatter bombs. Oh, class 7 deflectors. Nice. Zyro shield. This is starting to get late in the tech tree. This is a special that is really good against missiles. You can put this on ships, and they take very little damage from missiles. All right, so there's 114 troop transports about to land. Let's see what kind of an advantage we have in Gropo Tech. Oh, wow, we have a gigantic advantage in ground tech. See, we both have Zortrium Armored Exoskeleton, that's the same, but I have Personal Deflectors, so that's +10. And then I have Fusion Rifle to their hand lasers, that's +15. They get 5 for being the Defender, so that's +20 to me. So I got a big advantage there. And apparently they don't have Titanium Armor, they only have... They must have... they didn't use Titanium, they must have done Zortrium 2 on that ship, which is something that takes up a lot of space, but gives you extra hit points. Okay, so the Mercians are declaring war for some reason. That I don't understand. I thought that they would like that. They hate the Silicoids. Oh well. That's fine. Like I said, I don't think it really matters that much. Races. So they hate, feud, hate, restless. Oh, I'm at war with the Borathi. Let's make peace with them so that relations will improve. Relations can't improve past a certain point while you're at war. Sure, why not? I don't care. I've got enough reserve spending. I only need to line up like one person to vote for me in this election, and the game will be over. So they obviously hate me. They're in an alliance with the Sakra. I should be able to peel Kitty over to my side in this war, if I do it correctly. I should be able to peel them to my side. Okay, so Romulus is over to me. YA, let's just get that shield up very quickly. It's ultra rich after all. Only a little reserve. Yeah, look at this. Even with just a little bit of reserve spending, I'm already up to... I can build the entire base, and then 8 per year. 8 more bases on top of that. Again, ultra rich planets are incredibly hot commodities in this game. Ultra riches are just amazing planets. If you can ever get like a size 100 ultra rich, which is rare in this game, but I have seen it, and then you terraform it to like size 200, it's pretty incredible. Okay, so they are ships incoming, but we need to focus on the next target, and I think Gion is the next target, to be perfectly honest. Like, that is one of their core planets here. I can reach that in 1 turn, right? Okay, so yeah. Let's see, how long does it take to get down here? 2 turns. Okay. We'll leave a couple of these fusion ships behind. Only 2. I need a lot of ships to do this. This is gonna be difficult taking this. And then we'll move these ships forward. So we'll go after this in 2 turns. And now is where I can, because this is close to a lot of planets, here's where I can really throw in a ton of population at this world, Gion. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? It does have 150 people on there. So let's do this. I think this will be 2 turns. Nope, 3, that's okay. I'm already here. I'll go through the clicks. All right, so we're gonna throw just a metric ton of population at this world. Maybe get up to like the full 300 or close to it. Maybe not the full 300, but close to it. Okay, Colden. Vediceti should be able to reach that too. I think might be 4 turns. No, never mind. Too far away. But old Tari can reach it. Okay, 15. Firma, that's too small, that's not worth it. Another 25. Kalis, I think, is too small. Yeah, Rich World is not worth it. That world's not worth it either. Seltzi, though, should be able to reach this world too in 3 turns. I guess they're all going to hit in 3 turns, not 2. Whatever. That's fine. Raiden, over here. Little Raiden is not so little, actually. 20. And Altair, I'll send from as well. This should be 2. Yep, 2 turns. And Colossa, I think, now has its shield done. Yeah, but I want another turn of building there and there. Okay, that's fine. Alrighty, let's go. I'm going to go after this world. Look at all the ships flying towards it. Alright, we're going to steal computer tech. Computer tech helps you with future steals. So you always want to... Computer tech's almost always a good chance to steal. And I'm obviously first in technology. Klackons, yeah, well, again, they don't like me. That's a message saying that I'm too big. Like, they don't like me because I'm too large. And, again, I control over half the galaxy, so yes, I can see why they'd feel that way. Okay, this planet is a shipbuilding world, so go ahead there. That's a research planet. Homeworld's a shipbuilding world. And that's a research planet. Argus is, let's build a couple more bases there. And ultra rich planet, yep, 11 per turn with no reserve spending. Pretty nice. Okay, Romulus. Reserve spending here. Okay. I can't get more than +1 pop, can I? Okay. Yeah, it's already just about maxed out. Okay. I don't know what's on this ship, but I think I can chase away 1 large ship. Anyway. Okay, so what do I need to send forward? Anything? Yes, I had to send forward this here. To Gion. Okay, and I wanted to send more pop from Altair. Just because I can. And can never have too much overkill. Never have too much overkill. And let's see, from Gion. Come on. And from Willow. And that should be enough to overwhelm this planet, I think. Alright, so this will be a fun battle. And, oh, they actually have a huge ship there as well. So, yeah, my population's pretty far out in front. And after this, let's just see if we can go blow up the rest of their worlds. Because I'm not sure I'm going to have time to raise and replace too many more planets before the vote comes in. Alright, so let's find out what's on this, shall we? 3 hard beams and Merculites, whatever. So they're going to run away from this battle, I'm pretty sure. Whatever. Done. There they go. Blah, blah, bye. And here's the main battle at Gion. Oh, they moved away whatever ships were there. Okay, so this planet, again, has 10 points of shielding, Merculite missile launchers. So we just move forward and see how much damage they do. 615. Yep, so they're probably going to kill one of those ships on the next pass forward. Yep. No, just auto repair did just enough to keep them alive. See, look, I only took out 3 of those. bases. But I do have enough ships here that I will slowly be able to take these down. And let's go ahead and auto repair to the rescue. I hope. I think I'm still going to lose a ship there. Oh, auto repair, just enough. Auto repair. Have I mentioned how good auto repair special is? Look at this, 90 HP, but I kept regenning just enough health each turn to keep myself alive. And now I've got enough health back that I think I'm going to survive this. It's going to be close. Oh, 240, still 30 HP left. They can't get through my auto repair. And now I'm up to 210, and they won't be able to do enough damage. Oh, 125. Auto repair, too good. We got it. And there's the titanium armor. So that increases hit points of ships and transports. Also increases ground combat. Ooh, advanced damage control. That's the upgrade from the auto repair. This repairs up to 30% instead of 15% each turn. Yeah, I almost never get deep enough into the tree to use that. I'll go ahead and research it, even though I probably won't get a chance to use it before the game ends. 224 troop transports currently en route. So here they all come. Now, they're not all going to land this turn. But, okay, 70 landed. Now, I might be able to win this. Don't laugh. I have titanium armored exoskeleton. Actually, I think I'm going to win this because I have such a huge advantage in ground combat right now. I am getting, let's see, titanium is plus 10, plus 10, plus 15. I'm getting plus 30 to my combat rolls. So every single one of these fights is we each roll a number from 1 to 100, and I get plus 30 added to it. So that's why I'm winning most of these. Yeah, there you go. So I did, in fact, win. Captured 240 factories in the process, too. So I should pull maybe the max 6 techs. 6 is the most you can pull. I should get 4, 5, or 6 from this. Range 6, range 4. Well, that was underwhelming. They might not have had any more techs, is all I can think of. That was pretty underwhelming, though. Okay. So anyway, Gion was taken. And now we need to clean up the waste that the Silicoids left there. The Silicoids always leave a lot of pollution on their worlds. It has to do with their racial abilities, which I don't really want to get into in this game because it gets complicated. Yeah, but that planet went down pretty easily. They didn't even kill one ship. Hooray for auto repair! Hooray for the auto repair special. All right, anyway, I'll just put this planet on reserve spending for the moment. Colossa is probably good. Good research. Argus. It's probably safe too. The AI is not even trying to scratch my bases. I've got Scatter Pack 10. I have Titanium Armor. Like, they know they can't even hurt my bases at this point, and so they're not even trying to do so. Alrighty. If you check out the Races tab, note how relations are going up with the Borathi. That's because they hate the Silicoids. So by bombing the Silicoids, relations go up with them. Let me see if I can get the Alkari to declare war on the Silicoids. Then relations would go up with them as well. I mean, it's worth a shot, right? Nope, not interested. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Anyway, let's keep going. I think I can probably capture maybe one more planet. Let's see if we can capture Chrysalon. I don't even need to get much population over there in order to capture the planet. Can I get there in one turn? No, 2 turns. Okay. They can get there in 1 turn, though. Okay, so let's leave 2 of these behind and send the others forward. And let's start sending pop over to Chrysalon. And we'll go ahead and take that out. And then I'll use the remaining time that I have left to bomb as many Silicoid planets as I can in the hopes of improving relations with other races. Why no to Chrysalon? Oh, that's 3 turns? Oh, well. It's fine. All these planets over here are good to send pop. If it takes 3 turns, it takes 3 turns. It's no big deal. Like I said, I don't need to get too many transports over there to capture the world because I have such an advantage in ground combat right now. 4 turns? Oh, well. Screw it. Just send it anyway. I already clicked it. I might as well at this point. Colossa over there. This is probably 4 turns as well. Nope, 3 turns. I'll take it. Okay. And Argus. Try this too. 3 turns. Alright. Alright, works for me. Look at all those transports flying around. Oh no, they killed 4 factories. Oh dear, what a shame. Oh, improved robotics 5. Okay. That means I can stack up more factories on every world. Uh, I guess I have to research this to move the tree forward. Not that it really matters at this point. The game's basically over. Or it should be over in a couple more turns. So now I can build a lot more factories, actually, on every planet. And most of them seem to be doing that, actually. I'll go ahead and just queue that up, because that is the most effective way to play this, just in case I would not win the council vote. I'm hoping that I will, but it's not guaranteed. And better safe than sorry. So let's go ahead and... Oh wait, I want to keep my artifacts world on research. That's right. Okay, let's go ahead and build factories on every planet. Wait, that was... I saw that there, you little devil. Let's get the shield done here at Romulus first, I guess. Refit, 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 refit. One more world, refit. Well, I have a lot of planets, don't I? This is why I don't like playing on huge worlds, on large and huge maps, because the number of planets just keeps going up, and I think that the game is not really that interesting. Like, the game does not become more interesting to compensate. In terms of tech, actually, what am I waiting? Oh, I'm waiting on propulsion, the ion drives, to design a new ship. It will look pretty much like the ones I have now, but I could put more goodies on it. All right, so what do we have here? One of these ships. All right, so move forward to Gion. And from Gion, you guys move forward to Chrysalon. All right. Next turn. So, battle for Chrysalon. This is the Silicon homeworld, by the way. Although it's actually smaller and less well defended than the previous planet I just took out, oddly enough. So there's not much to see. This is pretty much how I'm going to take out all the planets from here on out. Alright, see, once again, they have alternated which one of my stack of ships they're shooting at, which is a mistake. That allows the auto repair to go to work, healing up the damage each turn. And yeah, see, they're alternating which ship they're targeting, which is a mistake. So they're not going to do enough damage to kill one of these ships. I've had really good luck. I really have not lost like any of these huge ships. And again, that's the whole point. You minimize attrition with the auto repair special. Yeah, so now they're at the point where they can't get through the shields. I've used a variation of this basic design in so many games. One thing I haven't been able to do in this game is show some of my other designs. I haven't used a missile boat, a medium-sized missile boat in this game. I've had a lot of success with that in some games, but I just didn't have very good missile tech in this game, so it wasn't really an option. If I do more games, I'll try to show that off. Well, limited options for steel. There's death spores. Horrible biological weapons. Reduce planetary population by 1 million per attack. I generally don't use them. They cause relation penalties, and it's easier just to capture planets typically. Oh, only 22 landed? Well, they are not going to... This would be amazing if they were able to kill them, but I don't think I'm going to do that well in combat. Still, they're going to take out more than you'd expect in this battle. Yeah, those 22 nearly killed 100, so they gave a good account of themselves before they died. Very good account of themselves. Hey, the Borathi want to sign up to an alliance. See, they hate the Silicoids, so the fact that I am now bombing the Silicoids means that relations go up with the Borathi. See, they're now allied with me. We're now in an alliance. Again, now, if I can get peace with the Mercians, they'll feel the same way, too. So that's why I am... Let's see if we can... Nope, they declined it. I'll offer them a bribe. All right, well, whatever, kitty. Screw you. You know what? I think I might just make a little trip over to Fieris and bomb the living daylights out of it. They're still mad because I stole tech from them. And again, let that be a lesson. Stealing tech does create very real enemies in this game. The AI does not like it if you steal tech from them. They do not like that one bit. So just be aware of that. All right, anyway, so my planets are all busy building factories right now. Colden's building 61 factories a year. So again, I'm going, I can build up to 5 per population now, so 140 times 5, I can build up to 700 factories on this planet. So I'll be busy with that for a while. That'll probably take me up to this next council vote, in all honesty, which is only in 4 more turns. In the meantime, population is flooding into Chrysalon. Chrysalon, how do you say that? I'll just go ahead and use the reserve here on this world. I think the game is going to end in the next vote, is my expectation. I might as well use the reserve while I have it. All right, what do I have? Do I have another ship here? Yep. I'll leapfrog that forward to Gion. I'll leapfrog. Well, where am I going to send these ships? I guess I'll leapfrog this ship forward to Chrysalon. And let's see, how do I want to move through here? So I'm right here. Let's take out this planet while we're here. Then we can jump down here and start blowing up some of the other worlds. There's one planet up here, so I can leave that alive. I'll show you what it looks like when I don't do a population invasion. You know, I don't have to do a population invasion. I can just move in and blow the planet up, too. That's another option as well. Watch, I'll just do that here. Let's just destroy Buddhists. So, I'll just auto this, watch. I'll let the battle play out automatically. There's not much here in the way of defense. My ships are not in danger. I don't have to micro this. So that goes down. And at Buddhist, I have the option to bomb the planet. So boom, just destroyed. Bye. Late in the game, you can destroy planets very easily. I've been doing this the hard way because I want to invade and stand up these worlds as my own. But you can just destroy everything as well. Anyway, now I will easily take over Chrysalon. Very easily take over Chrysalon. There we go. 210 factories captured. New tech discovered. That's actually an improvement over the ECM tech that I had. That is not an improvement. I already had better than that. Ooh, Stargates. If this game went on longer, that would be nice. It allows you to move between any 2 planets that have Stargates in 1 turn. Very nice tech. But it's too late in the game. It's not going to matter. And this planet's finished its shield. Let's build factories. Am I getting attacked anywhere? Nope, not that I can see. So Chrysalon is mine. And planets transfer to Chrysalon. 436. Anyway, the point is that late in the game, you can mop up really fast. Much faster than you can mop up in Civilization. Once you get an unbeatable stack of bombers, you can pretty much just walk through and blow up every AI planet that you don't want to deal with. It's really quite nice. 2 turns. All right, let's split this up. All right, that'll get down to Danubius in 2 turns. And the older ships can go over to Phantos, and that'll take 2 turns as well. That works for me. And let's see, I've got some ships here as well. You guys go over to Phantos, and that'll take 2 turns again. Is there anything on this world? No, that's an ultra poor. Oh well, it's fine. The other planet I'll deal with when the time comes. All right, so Chrysalon is refitting. Gion is in good shape too. Races, how many turns do we have left? A couple turns. Okay, I think I have enough to win the vote on my own, but we just won't take any chances. Again, one way to win the vote is to increase your population. Another way to win the vote is to decrease their population by killing their worlds. This is a bit of a ruthless game. The only thing that matters is winning the vote. The Alkari have declared war on our empire. Alright, sure. The Alkari weren't going to vote for me anyway. That's fine. I did sign an alliance with Bear Boy, so why not? My rich worlds are the first ones to remax factories. That's not a surprise. Still not being attacked anywhere. The AI is just like terrified to go after any of my worlds. So it's funny, after all the times I fought the Borathi, they're like now my super close allies here at the end of the game. Really kind of amusing. Anyway, one of the races is trying to poach this planet up here. Or I thought that's what they're trying to do. Maybe they're not. Anyway, Chrysalon. Dump a little bit more reserve spending here just to get it maxed out before the game ends. Is that the most pop I can grow? Yes, 8 is the most I can grow, and we'll put the rest into factories. Lots and lots of factories. Okay. And we've got bases just about everywhere. So, do I have any bases on this world yet? No. Alright, so I'll keep 1 ship over that planet then. Alright, heading down here. That looks good. Do I have any ships in orbit here? I have 1. I'll rally this forward to Gion, or Gion, however you pronounce it, and then over to here. Okay, so we're going to hit Phantos and Danubius next turn. Alright, so this planet, yeah, I'll control the battle, but I don't expect any problems here either. Look at that planet, it's kind of a milky, whitish purple color. Neat. Well, anyway, you're dead. Oh, wow. What was that? They didn't build a planetary shield there. Oops. No wonder. I was like, wow, I did so much damage. Alright, well, that planet's gone. And that planet's gone. Colony destroyed. That's all pop that the other races can't use to vote against me. So, where is this going? Oh, they're going back to their one remaining planet. Alrighty, well, whatever. Okay, so races. We got 1 turn left before the vote, and the Silicoid and the Alkari don't even register on the population graph right now. That's pretty funny. I'm in harmony with the Bolrathi. I would like to make peace with these idiot cats. If they would just sign peace, then they'll vote for me in the next election. Alright, finally, thank goodness. If they just would be stupid enough to sign peace, they'll actually vote for me in the next election. Watch. See, they hate the Sakra and the Silicoids, and that's who I'm bombing. So, again, all I really needed to do is get them to sign freaking peace with me. But the cats are so aggressive in this game that they make all sorts of stupid deals. Alright, so where can I get to in 1 turn? I cannot get to Fieris because of the nebula, but I should be able to get to Gyarados, where it says I can get there. I don't know if I actually can because of the nebula again. Well, we'll give it our best shot and try to get there. And this game is just on absolute cruise control now. Let's see if we can actually get there. Yep, we were able to get there. Sometimes the distances lie. Ooh, we found the main Sakra fleet. Ooh, this was fun. Let's see what's on these ships. Death Spores, Death Spores, Death Spores. Ooh, well, I'm glad they're not attacking one of my planets. Let's see if they actually choose to stay and fight. The planet has 5 points of shielding and Merculite missile launchers. That's not scary at all. Done. And nope, they are not staying to fight. They're going to run away. That's a shame. I would have liked to have shot down those ships. But bye-bye. There they go. They're running away. Probably a good idea on their part. I would have just killed all their ships. But that does mean that this planet is now mine, and it's going to go bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Colony gone. So some of my other planets have now finally started to max out. 650 factories on this planet. Now look, 750 research points. Altair, 815 research points. Colossus, 670 research points. I'll just leave them on research for right now. Yeah, look, so they've basically they've all maxed out on their factories now at the new 5 factories per pop level. Yeah, so they all maxed out now. Nice. All right, yes, I get the point. They've all maxed out. I'm still not being attacked. 11,000 research points. 11,000 research points. Now, note that now Kitty, who is just at war with me, likes me. Again, this is how you make alliances. You bomb their enemies. That's how you make friends in this game. So the Bolrathi and the Alkari will vote for me next turn. And oh, looky what we have here. Let's go take out Sisla while we're at it, shall we? Anyway, this is 24.99. I should win the next vote on this inner turn here. So let's just pause. Let's take a final look at the map. Again, I control nearly the entirety of the galaxy. I'm totally dominant in this particular one. If we check out the racial screen, fleet strength, well, actually the Sakra and Alkari still have decent fleet strength, but I'm ahead in technology, production, way ahead in population and planets, and I'm topping the scale in total power. Again, if you reach this point, the game is over. If you know what you're doing, you should not lose. So in the last 25 turns, I've just completely snowballed the game. And that's, again, very typical for Master of Orion. Oh, hey, they are going after this planet. That's interesting. Okay. What's on these? Well, now I guess we'll go out to the nuclear bomb ships again. That's the only thing that's scary. But, oh, I actually have Scatter Pack now. See? Check out my planet. 3 Scatter Pack 7 launchers. So, let's see if they get a load of these Scatter Packs. Oh, I think they're going to retreat, actually. That's a shame. Yep, they're getting out of there. Oh, well. Oh, well, too scared of 2 missile bases. Too scared. And what do they have on this planet? Let's see, get and scan. Nothing on those ships. Okay, only 5 points of shielding. And 5 points of shielding is nothing. Oops, I wanted missiles. They're going to go down like immediately to this because they have no shielding for these bases. There we go, 600 damage. Pretty good, but I bet that they will now shoot at the top ship again, as they typically do. Nope, they went after the other one. Okay, well, let's not take damage needlessly. Whoop. We'll just retreat back here. And this is more than enough to take out these bases. Yep, see, the bombs hit, and because they have no shielding, goes down immediately. So whoop, we'll just retreat back here. And by the way, you can really screw with the AI on the tactical screen by jumping around like I just did there. I try not to abuse it, but sometimes you can get a huge advantage that way. You haven't seen me dip into my real bag of tricks for this game with dummy ships and multiple suicide versions of the same design. There's some really creative stuff you can do. Anyway, if this was going on, I'd go for the high energy focus, which is a special that increases the firing range of all beam weapons by 3. You can hit things from 3 to 4 spaces away. In the meantime, though, goodbye, Sakura. Your homeworld's gone. Bye-bye. All right, so it's council vote time. I should pull votes from Kitty and the Bears, and that should be easily enough to win in this. All right, so 1 vote for the Sakura. 1 vote. Very scary. The Sakura, of course, vote for themselves. I indeed pull a vote from Kitty, as I said I would. And the Bulrathi vote for me, too. Thank you, Volabear. I appreciate it. Now, the Sakura get a vote from the Alakari. They have 1 vote. And that means that there are 28 votes remaining, which are all according to me, and I can vote myself the winner. Yes, I did not need any help from anyone else. 28 out of 38 should be, what, about 73%, according to my calculator. So I will vote myself the winner. And in 2500, I have won the game. So has chosen whatever my leader's name of the Klackons to be High Master of the New Republic. Do you accept the ruling? By the way, you can vote no. The game goes on. You just have to play until you kill everyone, but I don't find that to be too interesting. This game's clearly over. I'm dominant. I could wipe them all out, but I don't see any point in doing that. I'm obviously the winner. If I can vote myself the winner, there's not any point in going on. Escorted by an honor guard, his master Klackon returns to Orion, throne world of the ancients. So the Imperium has been restored. Galactic Imperium has been reformed. I said something like that. Anyway, overall, fun game, not a very difficult game. On a scale of 1 to 10, this would be around like a 1 or a 2 on the difficulty scale. Very low. This was an easy, impossible game. The Klackons are a very strong race. I had the good fortune to pop that awesome artifacts tech. Popping Controlled Dead is amazingly good fortune. And I also got some really nice tech steals. Stealing Zortrium armor early on was like a perfect thing to steal in terms of what was missing from my tech tree. So there were some issues. I was missing some things. I was missing a lot of weapons tech. I didn't have good missile tech. I had some issues with the Bulrathi, but overall, easy, impossible game. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you saw why this game is so much fun to play. There's no scoring. It's just for fun. There's no high score in this game. I think that that's a good thing, actually. I love the simplicity. I love the old school charm. And I've been playing this game for, well, about 10 years now, and I have really never gotten tired of it. It's something new and interesting every game. You have different opponents every game. You have different holes in your tech tree. Some games you have really different stuff. Some games are much more difficult than this on Impossible. The races play very differently. It's just a great game. Really, really fun. And if you enjoyed this, you can buy the game for $6 on GOG.com, GOG.com. And I would check it out if you like strategy games, particularly if you like the older strategy games. It really is a diamond of a game. It's really well designed, and it still holds up very well to this day. Anyway, once again, glad you guys enjoyed watching this. Thanks for sticking around through this. I think it was a 6-part video series. Again, have a great week. I will see you guys later. Until then, take care, and I'll see you later.